What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Comment Commentary, a show where you guys pick the topic which I talk about once a week about, and you guys put the comments, whatever you guys want to hear next week in the comments section below. Anyways, what I'm going to talk about today is one of the earlier comments I got. One of the very first comments I got was, first comments in the newest video at least. It was what my thoughts are on bullying, and that was kind of the one that's kind of stuck out to me, I guess. It's something that I haven't had anything close to, and that's the first time I've seen at least a comment about it. So, anyways, my thought on bullying. I'm gonna have two different ideas, at least two different things I'm gonna talk about, and it is online bullying and real life bullying. Well, real life bullying is gonna go first. So, obviously, real life bullying is definitely a thing, and I don't think you can argue against that. I've never actually seen someone get bullied in real life, but honestly, when I think of bullying, I think one of the problems is that I think of the generic version where it's like some little nerdy kid with like duct tape on his glasses and everything, and he's like wearing overalls in like the 70s and he has buck teeth. And I think of him getting like stuffed inside of a locker. I wonder if there's ever been a guy who's actually like looked like that. Anyways, I just think of like a very generic version of it, and I think that's something that it's a corny but generic version of. Wow, that guy. Yeah, okay, I stuck with the striker. It's one of the things where it's just like I only think that that's what it looks like, and really in these days it's not. But I've honestly never seen a bully someone get actually physically bullied. But obviously, I have seen someone get verbally bullied, and actually, I have been bullied verbally in my life. Kind of. I have a kind of a different story. When I was a kid and when I played baseball, I've never been like one of the fastest kids. I was never like the fastest, but I was always one of like the stronger ones. But when I was in baseball, there was a group of kids, at least one year, where it was they would constantly call me like fat and everything, and they would, one of my nicknames was Jelly Rolls. And one of the funny things about that was that I didn't understand what that meant for them to call me Jelly Rolls, because I didn't understand what they were trying to like say. I'm like, Jelly Rolls, Jelly Rolls. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? And it was just like I couldn't figure it out. That guy got trolled. I really could not figure out what they meant by Jelly Rolls until one of them had to explain to me Jelly Rolls, like you have rolls on the side of your sides and everything. And I kind of looked at my side. I'm like, no, I don't. And he's like, well, it's calling you fat. I'm like, okay then. And that was pretty much it. And so when I was a kid, I really did not feel bullied, but when I think back to it, I actually was, with how many times I got insulted for being a slightly overweight, or at least nearing overweight. Right now, as far as I know, I am just nearing overweight. I'm not too athletic, but I'm not like overweight. I'm not like fat. I don't have jelly rolls. I don't have rolls of fat. I'm just large, I guess. That's all I can really say. I'm I am the person that someone would say is thick-boned, I guess. That's kind of how I would describe it, but everyone knows it's kind of like a BS response to, are you fat? No, I'm just thick-boned. I don't know really how to describe myself, because some people said, obviously, people in my life have told me I'm fat. Okay, that's gonna sound weird, but my mom has told me I'm fat, and like I've had people tell me I'm fat and everything, but I've also had people tell me that I'm not even near fat. So I get a lot of mixed responses. But throughout my life, I have been called fat and everything, and it's not something that's fun, at least. But honestly, again, I don't feel like I've been bullied because I didn't understand what they meant. And another thing is that I really did not care what they said either, because when that kid told me that what Jelly Rolls meant, I was like, oh, okay, and then I walked away because I literally could not care less, because I was like, oh, okay, whatever you guys want. So, obviously, bullying is a bad thing, because people are going to get emotionally damaged from that, and it's something that they're probably going to live with forever, unless they have some sort of, like, you know, if they're stupid like me and they don't understand what it means, or if they just don't care like I didn't care. So the other kind of bullying, in my opinion, was online. Obviously, it's another kind of bullying, I guess, and I disagree with it, though. It's called online bullying, at least. And my thoughts on online bullying is that it's not a real thing. I don't think online bullying is a real thing. And the reason why I think about that is because, I think that way is because when someone is bullied online, they're choosing to be, at least. And it's something that they choose to be, because name one site right now that does not have a block this person button or ignore this person. you can ignore whoever you want on whatever site you want, and they can't do a thing about it unless they make some new account. And even then, you can just one click away from blocking that account, and they have to spend the next 5 minutes making another account. So really, I don't think bullying is something that is a real thing. Now, there are other ways, I guess, unless there's someone who's actually smart enough to like get around, like or someone who could bot and bully. That's one thing, but like, is someone who is smart enough to do that is probably not going to be a bully if they have, you know, the ability to make bots and stuff and make like spam accounts. I don't think that some, you know, people who actually bully have the IQ to actually do something like that. But, so that's kind of my viewpoint on it. I don't think there's such thing as online bullying. So some people are going to disagree with me on that, because it's just they might have been online bullied themselves. But with the ability you have to block whoever you want, I don't think it's a possibility to bully someone. There is obviously some sort of like counter argument to that, because, you know, some people could like follow you around on Xbox, or like on PS3 someone can join your session whenever they want. That's something that needs to be fixed, because I think that's kind of over the top. But on literally almost every single website, you can block someone over text. That's kind of bullying, I guess. I can see how that is bullying, because it's really hard to block someone, and this is something that needs to be changed right now. Is that it's really hard to block someone over text depending on who you have. On some iPhones, extremely easy. Some I think like AT&T like doesn't want people to have the ability to block numbers, which is completely retarded in my opinion. But it's there really needs to be a block button. There really needs to be a way to, you know, get rid of someone on the internet, on every single website, everything. There needs to be an ability to keep someone away from you, and that's something that's like it's really needed. Because with the ability you have to be anonymous over the internet, it's pretty disgusting what people will actually do just because they are anonymous on the internet. So what are your guys' opinions on bullying and such? Obviously, you guys just heard mine. Tell me some of your stories. There's nothing really much to this gameplay. I think it's just, you know, just me getting 2 more kills and then dying 2 more times. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this striker mo-op. I know I'm using the striker. It's something that's I don't know. I don't use it often. Wow, I remember that. I was like, whoa, what? Yeah, I literally go back and rewind it, and I look at this guy. I think I was going to send this into, like, Amazing Films 24/7. Yeah, just chilling. No big deal. No big deal. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on bullying and such? Obviously, you guys just heard mine, and I want to hear stories. If you guys are okay with it, obviously. I don't want you guys to feel uncomfortable or anything, but if you guys have any sort of bullying story, feel free to send it to me. No, not send it to me, but just tell me in the comments. Also, don't forget to tell me your next topic, what you want me to talk about next time in comment commentary. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.